Hi everyone! Welcome back to English Fab, where learning English is practical, useful, and fab. Today, we're talking about travel planning and preparation, an exciting but sometimes overwhelming process. Many people struggle with organizing their itinerary, sticking to a budget, packing efficiently, or making sure they have the right documents like passports and visas. Whether you're traveling for the first time or just want to improve your travel planning skills, knowing the right words and phrases can make the process much easier. In this lesson, we'll go through a natural conversation, highlight key phrases, introduce useful vocabulary, and share practical tips to help you talk about travel planning with confidence. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to discuss your travel plans, ask important questions, and navigate different travel situations smoothly. If you find English difficult, don't worry. You can translate the subtitles into English and your own language like this. Check the description below for extra details. Are you ready? Let's get started and learn how to talk about travel planning in English.
Mia, I'm so excited about this trip, but I feel like there's so much to do before we leave. I don't even know where to start.
That's totally normal. Travel planning can be overwhelming, but if you break it down step by step, it becomes much easier. Have you decided on your itinerary yet?
Not completely. I know I want to visit the major landmarks, but I also want to leave some room for exploring. Do you think I should plan every day in detail?
It's good to have a basic plan, but I recommend keeping it flexible. Maybe list a few must-see places for each day and leave some free time for spontaneous adventures.
That makes sense. What about budget travel? I don't want to overspend, but I also want to enjoy the trip.
A good way to save money is by booking flights and hotels in advance. Also, check for budget-friendly accommodations like hostels or Airbnb. And for food, try eating where the locals eat. It's usually cheaper and more authentic.
Great tips. I also need help with my packing list. I don't want to bring too much, but I don't want to forget anything important either.
Stick to the essentials. Pack clothes that you can mix and match, comfortable shoes, and travel-sized toiletries. And don't forget a universal adapter if you're traveling to a country with different electrical outlets.
Good point. What else should I include in my trip checklist?
Make sure you have your passport and check if you need a visa for your destination. Some countries require one, and it can take time to process.
I haven't looked into that yet. How do I know if I need a visa?
You can check online on the country's embassy website. Some places allow visa-free entry, while others require you to apply in advance.
I'll do that today. What about currency exchange? Should I exchange money before I leave or after I arrive?
It depends. You can exchange a small amount before your trip for immediate expenses like transportation and meals. Once you arrive, you can withdraw cash from ATMs for better exchange rates.
Got it. Do I need travel insurance, or is it optional?
I highly recommend it. It covers medical emergencies, lost luggage, and trip cancellations. It's better to have it just in case.
That's true. I'll look into it. Are there any travel apps you recommend?
Yes, Google Maps for navigation, a currency converter app, and a language translation app if you're traveling somewhere with a different language. Also, download your airline's app for easy check-in and flight updates.
That sounds super helpful. Thanks, Mia. I feel way more prepared now.
No problem. Planning ahead makes the trip smoother and more enjoyable. Let me know if you need help with anything else.
I will. Now, time to finalize my checklist and start packing.
And that's a wrap for today's lesson on travel planning and preparation. We covered essential steps to organize a trip, useful travel-related vocabulary, and practical tips to make travel smoother and stress-free. Let's quickly review what we covered today. What we talked about: how to create a well-balanced itinerary while staying flexible, how to budget for travel, find affordable accommodations, and handle currency exchange, the importance of packing the essentials, checking travel documents, and using helpful travel apps, key phrases, Have you decided on your itinerary yet? It's good to have a basic plan, but keep it flexible. Make sure you have your passport and check if you need a visa for your destination. Try eating where the locals eat. It's usually cheaper and more authentic. A currency converter app helps when dealing with foreign money. I highly recommend getting travel insurance. Download your airline's app for easy check-in and flight updates. Planning a trip can feel overwhelming, but knowing the right vocabulary and phrases can help you communicate effectively and stay organized. Whether you are booking flights, packing your bags, or navigating a foreign country, these phrases will make your journey much smoother. Try using them when discussing travel plans with friends or while preparing for your next trip. The more you practice, the more confident you'll feel when traveling. Okay, thanks for watching today's lesson on English Fab. I hope you found these English tips useful and feel more confident. Remember, practice makes perfect, so try using these phrases in your daily conversations. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more Fab English lessons. Until next time, keep practicing and stay Fab.